Hello, everybody. Today we're going to talk about guilt, feeling guilty. Amanda, what does feeling guilty mean to you?
Okay, so I think whenever I feel that I've done something wrong, that I've offended somebody, or just done something bad, something that I need to be sorry about or apologise for, that to me is feeling guilty. What about you?
Feeling guilty. Yeah, let me think. Yeah, I think, when you've done something, maybe I've hurt somebody
Hmm.
by not intentionally, but maybe I said something to somebody, I got carried away and I said something, and then maybe I hurt their feelings. For me, it's about hurting somebody.
It's interesting, isn't it? Because you said straight away, not intentionally, but I think guilt encompasses all of it, doesn't it? So you could hurt somebody intentionally or unintentionally and still feel guilty, or you could hurt somebody intentionally and non-intentionally and not feel guilty.
Exactly. Yeah. I guess for me, that's what makes me feel guilty.
I think it's when you feel like you've done something wrong or bad. I think that's when guilt
Mm.
kind of thrives because
But but with me, it's only normally about just hurting people. I
yes, but
can't think
that's the
of,
reason why you're feeling guilty, is because you feel like you've done something bad toward that person. And it may not
yeah,
be intentional. You may not have meant
or I've
it.
upset them. Yeah, I've
Yeah.
upset them.
But the interesting
Yeah,
thing is that then that is still about you and your feelings, where you think you might have hurt them, you might not have done. You might not have offended them, but your guilt
yeah,
comes from your own thoughts and processing.
yes, exactly, which is just mind blowing, isn't
It's
it?
great. It's
When you
great
actually think
because
it's just about us, it's about us again. Because, like you said, some people don't feel guilty, and sometimes this has happened to me before. I've had a conversation with somebody, got carried away, said something, and then after the conversation, it's like, I can't believe I said that. Did I hurt their feelings? Oh, I shouldn't have said that.
mm,
Thinking about it all the time, and maybe beating myself up, maybe. And then maybe the next time I've seen them, I said, "Oh, I'm really sorry about that. I hope I didn't offend you." And they're like, "What?
what?
What are you on
Yeah.
about?"
It's funny,
It's
isn't it?
like,
How you it's all in your head, some of it.
oh my, exactly. And sometimes I think, what's in my head and what is reality?
Yeah. Yeah. And I think the thing is, if somebody says to you, that's, you hurt me, Jasmine, that was really horrible of you to say that, whatever it was. I'm not saying it was horrible. Then
Yeah,
you actually have that opportunity to say, oh, I've hurt their feelings, I'm very sorry. I think sometimes we feel guilty because we don't have the opportunity to say sorry in the moment, because like you say, you process it afterwards and go, oh, that might have offended them. I'm really, that's that's, I feel guilty about that. Or you get the chance to say sorry, but you still carry on feeling guilty. So you don't forgive yourself.
yeah, you don't forgive. And that's the whole thing, isn't it? Not forgiving yourself, the relationship with yourself. And you can
Mm,
feel like that for a whole week. But the thing is, if you do hurt someone's feeling, they don't always say. Because if
no.
somebody offends me unintentionally, I mean, I wouldn't say, "Oh, I was really offended when by because you." It depends on who it was. I probably wouldn't say you really offended me, so
No,
they would
no.
never know anyway. So, what? How do you? What? What do you? Where do you go from here?
I think I think the most productive thing you can do if you feel guilty is feel that feeling of guilt, process it, and then let it go and forgive yourself.
Oh
Because
yeah,
I think that's the thing to realize is guilt as a feeling is meant for a reason. It's like Brené
mm,
Brown says, it's adaptive. There's a way that you can actually create
yeah,
some good
yeah,
from it,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
but
But
actually,
some people I know feel guilty for the smallest thing,
yes,
and it's
exactly.
like that's. And sometimes I think, do you think there's a connection between the more guilty you feel, the lower your self-esteem is, or not?
There probably is a correlation there,
I think there might be.
that people are more likely to find you wanting. So but that's your impression, is that you need to feel more guilty because you're not good enough for whatever reason.
Yeah. Because I know for me, the more the more self-confident I'm becoming in myself and believing in myself, the less guilty I'm feeling, and the less, because guilty is kind of a form of torture, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because when you're feeling guilty, what are you saying to yourself? Oh, I can't believe I've done this, I've made a mistake, or I've hurt them, or you're actually being quite horrible to yourself.
Yes, yes. But you know, one of the things that comes up for me is the fact that if I did something that offended somebody, that if the roles were reversed, it would really have offended me. I found that even harder to forgive myself for. So I would feel guilty,
Yes.
and I would, like you say, torture myself with it, because
Yeah.
I wod think, well, if I was the one to offer forgiveness, I wouldn't necessarily want to do that. I wouldn't feel like I could offer forgiveness because it was such an awful thing to do. So the more you put on the actual offence, whatever was done, the more guilty you might feel.
Yeah. No, it's so interesting. It's so interesting.
It is.
But anyway, we'll be talking about that more on LinkedIn now, on my page live. So if you want to come and join us, ask us questions, or watch the replay, please do.
Yeah, that'd be great to see you there.
Bye.